Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I am going to be bringing you some meals on the cheap. We are doing 20 meals for $20. I shopped Kroger and Walmart this week and found a ton of things on the cheap. I'm so excited to share this with you. I will say now they are one-person meals, so it's essentially 20 servings for $20. I'm going to leave everything listed in the description box down below in case you want to grab a pen and paper and write down a shopping list. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. I'm starting off this meal prep with some rainbow quinoa that I got at Target. I did want to get this at Walmart. They just did not have any. So I forgot to mention I went to one more store just for this quinoa. So I'm using 2 cups of this, and then all you need is 4 cups of liquid. This is optional, but I'm adding a tablespoon of Better Than Bouillon no beef. You could just add salt and pepper and a little bit of olive oil if you wanted, but you're going to bring this up to a boil. Then you're going to reduce the heat. You're going to cover it and simmer it for around 20 minutes. And in the meantime, you can prep your veggies. So I went to the dented veggie section of my grocery store. After I got an Instacart order, I realized some of those veggies came down super low. So it was really cool of my driver and shopper to do that. But I found a lot of these veggies for like 49 cents because there was some sort of something wrong with them, or maybe they were ready to expire. But I got a squash, some broccoli, I got bell pepper. I didn't see any onions, but I did see green onions for 49 cents. And they're not organic, but I do think they add a lot of flavor. So I'm going to put these on a sheet pan with some avocado oil, salt and pepper, and then I'm going to bake it at 400 for around 20 minutes. Next up are my potatoes. I grabbed 1 sweet potato and 2 gold potatoes. I saved the skins for some natural dyeing that I'm teaching 5th grade right now. If you didn't know and you're new here, I'm an elementary art teacher, and we like to get creative with the low budget that we have in the classroom as well. So I'm saving the skins there, and then I'm chopping up these potatoes. I'm going to put them on a sheet pan at 400 for around 25 to 30 minutes. Now that the quinoa is fluffed and put into some containers, I'm roasting a can of chickpeas and saving the chickpea liquid, the aquafaba, to make some vegan mayo. I'm going to roast this at 400 for around maybe 10 minutes, not that long. I just like the flavor there. I also picked up these Johnsonville's smoked sausages. They were $2.29 on sale. I'm only using 3 of them, so that is what I'm counting for when I'm trying to stay under this $20 budget. But I'm going to chop them up and put them in some of the containers for my husband, and then I'm going to get started on the chickpea curry salad. You could use a can of tuna alternatively if you wanted to, but then you wouldn't be able to make the mayo. But mayo is relatively inexpensive. So what I did was pick up a bruised apple for a whopping 18 cents. And then I grabbed some of that green onion, chopped everything up, and I made the vegan mayo. I've made it on the channel before, and it's super easy. You just use a half cup of the chickpea liquid. You use a 3/4 cup, of whatever oil you want, a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of sugar, salt, pepper, and some mustard, and you take an immersion blender and blend that together. So that's what's in the bottom there, along with some Dijon mustard. And then I put the chickpeas in there, and I'm topping it with curry powder. It would be really delicious with Old Bay or maybe even some sort of like garlic pepper, but I do really enjoy this curry powder, and you can get it inexpensively in the Hispanic food aisle. Mine was $1 at my Walmart. So I smash everything together with a potato masher. I find that the flavors combine really well here. And then I'm actually topping mine with hemp seeds. You don't have to do that. I would not say that is part of the $20 budget, but sometimes I count those types of things as seasonings. Like I said, if you don't have it on hand, that is okay. All right, now that the potatoes are done, I have everything set out here. This is my portion of the quinoa and veggies. I didn't put any extra protein in here. Each potato has 5 grams of protein plus your sweet potatoes. Then you're getting some nutrition from your quinoa as well as those other veggies. So I will be good to go. I can serve this with some barbecue sauce or as is. Sometimes it's really good with balsamic vinegar. And then for my husband's, I just did the sausage on top, and then I put the barbecue sauce on there as well. These are heaping portions. I honestly don't know if we will get to all of it, but I wanted to be fair here and portion it the way that the bag read. So I have everything set out here. And then I have my chickpea curry salads. This is 2 helpings here. I'm going to use some tortillas as well as some bread. You could certainly use crackers or maybe serve it over some arugula. But it is so flavorful however you want to serve it. These tortillas were $1, and then the bag of rolls that I got were on sale for 49 cents. So you can use whatever you want. This is going to be delicious with some sandwiches, and I'm going to grab some fruit and extra vegetables to serve along the sides of these lunches because we have around $2 left in our budget. Next up, I am doing some rice. I grabbed a 2-pound bag of rice and I'm using 2 cups of it, and I am just going to rinse my rice. I should have rinsed my quinoa earlier in the video. I am just having some trouble during the week with being a mom and I don't know, doing things quickly. So that's why I like to meal prep like this. But anyways, I'm going to add in a tablespoon of that better than bouillon. Not necessary, but makes a great flavor. And then I had some frozen earth balance in the freezer I just needed to get rid of. So I'm putting in 4 cups of rice. I actually like to bake my rice at 400 uncovered for around 15 minutes, and it comes out perfectly fluffy every single time and so flavorful. So you could do your rice however you want. But in the meantime, I did have some boneless, skinless chicken thighs in their crock pot. They were $7.85, the most expensive thing that we kind of served up this week, but I did do that for my husband. It ended up making 4 portions, and I did have room in the budget to do a little bit of cheese on top of his. And then my rice, I'm just serving with some extra veggies, but I wanted to put some liquid aminos on my rice and not on my veggies, so I have them in separate containers here. It's definitely up to you. You could even throw some tofu in here if you wanted. Alrighty everyone, that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed all of these meals on the cheap. Don't forget, everything will be listed in the description box. Let me know down in the comments below what you plan on prepping on the cheap this week. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.